Another busy day of tennis for fans at the Foro Italico as 16 were set to become 8 in the Italian capital. Rafael Nadal only managed 3 games in his last match before opponent Nicolas Almagro was forced to pull out. In the third round, Rafa faced Jack Sock, and the American number 1 had little to shout about in the opener.
So quick to step up the court.
In the second set, Sock upped his game to battle back from an early breakdown, but this was always still Rafa's to lose.
Is this when Nadal makes his move?
And what a way to finish. Another masterclass, and the 7-time titleist firmly on course for tournament number 8 here in the Eternal City.
Novak Djokovic lost his last meeting with Roberto Bautista Agut in Shanghai last year, so would be on the offensive on Campo Centrale to stop that happening again.
What a winner to end the game for Djokovic as he reaches back and fires a forehand and moves ahead 5-3.
The second seed took a set lead, and after an exchange of breaks in the second, Djokovic would look to gain the initiative again when it really mattered.
And he's got it. Djokovic is a game away from the quarters. He'll serve for it.
Moments later, the Serb had banished all memory of that semi-final disappointment in China.
And Novak Djokovic is in his 11th straight quarterfinal here in Rome. He is the highest seed remaining, but he is in Nadal's side of the draw.
John Isner, one of 3 Americans left in the draw, would look to continue his good run against third seed Stan Wawrinka. The tie-break specialist was once again in familiar territory and putting the Swiss number 1 to the sword.
3-0.
Isner took the opener, and in the second the US number 2 would look to eliminate the need for another breaker, pinning Wawrinka to the ropes on the world number 3 serve.
Isner.
With the break in hand and serving impeccably, the rest was a formality for the 6'10" American.
Isner. 7-6, 6-4, 7-6, 6-4.
In a battle of the big hitters on the next-gen arena, the early signs were that the Canadian number 1 Milos Raonic might get the better of a tight first set against 12th seed Thomas Berdych.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Not a lot of space there.
The 5th seed went to set up, and in the second was looking unstoppable.
There it is again. Raonic has done his homework.
Another impressive display from Raonic as he went marching on into the last 8.
A clinical display from Milos Raonic to round off a terrific all-round performance. Milos Raonic on this form is going to be a threat to anyone he plays.
Juan Martín Del Potro put in an impressive display to see off 7th seed Kei Nishikori on Pietrangeli court and book a quarter-final date with Novak Djokovic. Marin Cilic looked impressive as he swept aside David Goffin on the next-gen arena. The Croatian number 1 through to his first quarter-final in Rome for 6 years. 7th seed Dominic Thiem saved 3 match points in a final set tiebreak to come past Sam Querrey and set up a rematch of the Madrid final with Rafa in the quarters. Sasha Zverev halted Fabio Fognini's progress in his home tournament. The Italian number 1 unable to replicate his heroics in beating Andy Murray, the German number 1 marches on. With the quarter-final lineup decided, there would be plenty of mouth-watering matches in prospect at the Foro Italico.